What up, y'all? What up? What up? So I just got a notification from my Apple Watch. I wasn't gonna say that. I just got a notification from my app. I literally just said that. I just, I just got a comment from a subscriber suggesting a video topic. That being me talking about my relationship with my father. Now, this could be very much an hour-long video, but I'm going to condense it to like key moments or like key moments of our relationship. So I'll start off by saying that I actually didn't like my father growing up. He was there with me the whole time, but I didn't like him. I didn't like him growing up. He was very stoic, very like when I was a little baby. I'm sure he played with me and he laughed with me. I've seen the pictures, like, you know what I mean. Like I know he wasn't like he wasn't beating me up or anything like that. He never abused me or nothing. But once you guys are like at an age where you were like conscious now, you know, we were like 5 or 6. I just remember him being super serious all the time, and he was hard. Like, I'll give you a quick example. I'd go to get a bag of chips and he'd tell me no, and I remember I'd cry. Like I might not cry in front of him, but like I'm not gonna make the face. I make a sad face and I go to my room and then I'd cry. And I remember it being like difficult for me to talk to him. I remember I was just terrified of him. You know, he was always so serious, and like I'd give you an example. There'd be times where I'd be at we'd be eating dinner, and for whatever reason, whatever was going on in my 7-year-old mind, or whatever I was thinking about, I would just start laughing. Like I would just remember, maybe I remember a joke that was told to me in school, or I remember something that my cousin would say. I remember he would just stare at me like this. I remember I would have to like play it off and look off into the distance, and you know, keep my cool. My point is that it was hard for me to connect with him younger, and there actually came to a point in time where I hated him. Not that I wanted him to die, or that I just even just saying that statement just hurt. No, like I didn't want, I never wanted any ill will towards him. But there was a point in time where I just thought that he was against me, man. Like he didn't truly love me. But I was an idiot. I was a kid. He absolutely loved me and he absolutely adored me. If he didn't love me, we wouldn't be in the same house together. We wouldn't have been in the same house. He would have been left. He would have been found someone else. You know, he would have been left my mother, and would have just left me to rot. If you really didn't love me, if you really hated me. And I can't help but think that I think the reason why he was always so uptight is two main reasons. Number one, it was just, I'm his only child. His only child. All right, I have a sister, but it's on my mom's side. I'm his only son, and he's said it time and time again. He literally just told me yesterday, because yesterday we were having a conversation about things and whatnot. And he said, you know, being a father doesn't come with an instructions booklet. Being a father is very difficult, and yeah, I absolutely agree. Because I was actually the one who brought it up first. I'm not gonna say what we were talking about, but we were talking about a certain group of people, and I was like, it must be really hard being a father, isn't it? Because I've had thoughts of being a father. I plan on being a father. I'm not. I was about to say really soon, but not really soon. But I absolutely want to be a father. I don't see what else am I gonna do? You know, like how could I not be a father? How could I not have kids? Kids are beautiful. You know, kids are precious. But yeah, I didn't realize that it was mainly that. Number one, you know, it was his first and his only ever child. I was his first and only ever child. Number two, money. I think he was struggling to make ends meet at the time. He never has outright said it, but he's implied it before, like in conversations we've had the last few months, or even years ago, like after that period, because it all came to a climax, I guess you can call it, where I actually ended up calling DYFS on my dad. For those of you who don't know what DYFS is, it's like that service of people who check to see if a child is being abused in his home, and if he is, they take him away. And I don't know why I did that. You know, I called DYFS on him, and it broke his heart. Broke his heart. I remember him just being so shocked. And I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was doing the right thing, man. I thought I was a victim. The whole time my dad just wanted me to be, he just wanted me to be a man, bro. Yeah, he would beat me. Yeah, he'd yell at me. Because he wanted more from me. He didn't want me to be some idiot who just laughs at the table for no reason. He didn't just want me to be some idiot who went to school to jerk off and jerk around. I keep saying jerk off. I don't mean literally jerking off, all right? I never did that in school. I mean as in like just being a fool, acting a fool. All right, I gotta stop saying jerking off. You know, he expected more from me. He didn't want me to be like everybody else. He didn't. Okay, maybe all the kids in school had phones. Maybe all the kids in school were acting a fool. You know, being idiots, being stupid, being this, being that. That's an even stronger reason to stand out and be exceptional. That's an even stronger reason to be a good man. Because now the competition is so low. Not everybody just wants to be clowns. Everybody wants to be fucking jackasses. Everybody just wants to make a fool out of themselves for the sake of garnering attention. That's even more reason to become somebody worth looking at. Become somebody worth attention, love, and respect, and everything that you desire. And wanted me to be a serious man. A man, not as in like never laugh, but a man who has principles, knows what he's here for, isn't compromising any of them, and is willing to work very, very, very hard in order to achieve his dreams and his goals. That was like the main message. You know, he never had to say it outright, but I pretty much understood, and I absolutely understand today. You know, like, I remember telling him all the time, like, it'd be certain things that I want to do, or certain things that I want to wear, and he'd be like, why do you want to wear that? And my stupid responses, I mean, people at school would do it. People at school would wear it. People at school would do this or do that. Yeah, but you're not everybody else. And I don't want you to be like everybody else. Things like making TikToks too. There was a point in time in 2020 where I was making TikToks, and he actually ended up finding some of them, and he was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's just jokes. You know, people from school do it too, or people like my age do it. It's a trend." I would tell him things like that. Tell him like, "Oh, it's a trend, you know, so it's normal." Look at me and be like, "No, the fuck, it's not." So you're just gonna follow each and every single trend that's on the internet. You're just gonna follow what everybody else is doing, no matter what. You're not gonna think for yourself. You're not gonna sit down and you're gonna think, you know, I could make a video of me having sex with Alexa, the Amazon speaker, and it could get a good amount of views, or is it Google? I don't know. And it could get a good amount of views. I could get a good amount of likes. I could even get some followers. What are they following? What are they following? Me being a jackass. Me being a fucking idiot. And what is the price? What is the price for all that attention? Me. My character. My dignity. I don't know if dignity is the right word, but my character. You know, who I am. Like the way people see me. It's very hard to take somebody serious if they're posting videos online of them doing dumb shit like that. And I remember when I was still on TikTok frequently. I actually have a TikTok right now, but it's so weird. I only use it to post. I literally only use it to post. The only time I ever actually see TikToks, like TikToks from other people, is when you open the app, because you automatically land on the homepage. I never scroll. Never scroll, because TikTok has been told, it has been proven time and time again to be a attention span killer. This might sound crazy to some of you guys, but having TikTok on my phone, it almost feels like I have like an atomic bomb. Like, it could benefit me, you know, get more eyes on me, but maybe atomic bomb isn't the best way to put it. I see it as like almost as if like I'm selling drugs, which is a crazy analogy, but it honestly makes the most sense to me. Because I'm, you know, there's an opportunity to be made there. There's opportunity to be made and to be used. But I could also end up becoming the opportunity. But let's not talk about that though. Let's talk about my father. The point is, my father, he just wanted me to be like a respectable guy. He didn't want me to be one of these fools who could be bought and sold. Because in a way, you're being bought and sold. When you really sit back and think about it, you know, like these stupid TikTok trends of like dancing a fool, acting a fool, and just doing shit just for the sake of getting attention, you're basically selling who you are, just for the sake of getting people to see you. You know, when I do a video like that of me doing the deed with Alexa, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're so desperate. You're so fucking hungry, attention deprived, that you're willing to, damn, I can't speak. You're willing to do that for attention. And it finally clicked, man. My dad just wanted me to be, he just wanted me to be a man. He just wanted me to be a man. That's really all he wanted, me to be a man. So he wanted me to work as well. He wanted me to work from a very early age, from like the age of 16. I think I ended up working when I was 17. And he just wanted me to be someone who can provide, protect, and be someone honorable. That was it. That was it. He didn't need me to be Mr. Famous if it was at the expense of my character and who I am. Like, he definitely wouldn't be proud of me if I ended up like one of these rappers. Or I say one of these rappers, in my mind is Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I'm starting to, like, it makes sense because, yeah, 6ix9ine made a ton of money in his time. He got a ton of attention, a ton of views, a ton of fans. But did anyone really look up to him? Like, did anyone really want to be like him? Just look at him, bro. No. This guy's got rainbow hair. He's got tattoos out the ass. Talks like an idiot. And it was things like that like, okay, he's got money, but like, can I even present you to my family? Like, do you even look presentable? Like, can you even come to my house? Or can you even come to my family reunion, you know, and see your aunts and uncles, and can they even look at you? Or are they repulsed? That's why money is important, but it's not like it's not important to the point where you should be willing to do stuff like that. That's another thing. Not that I ever thought about it, but I've been told multiple times to start an OnlyFans. I ain't fucking doing it, bro. I ain't fucking doing it. I wouldn't, like, even if it was something as simple as like me, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have to get nude for them. Nah, it's just, it would just be weird, man. Like just me knowing that the way that I make money is selling pictures of my body. All right, if I want to do something based off physique and looks, I'll start like a fitness brand, or I'll sell like courses for ways to get fit, or fashion courses and whatnot. I'm not gonna be out here selling my body, because that's basically what you're doing with these like on these platforms. So I've gotten the comment multiple times, and I've even had I mean, again, it was dudes, and they were probably joking. They would tell me things like, "Oh, you know, why don't you do this or why don't you do that?" Or like be a model. And I'm not saying this to be arrogant, but I've been told that as well. But the problem is that like they do just do some weird shit, man. I've heard some weird fucking stories in the modeling industry. I remember when I was on TikTok, I would see shorts of people talking about it. And it's just like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth my. I'm not paying that price. I'll sacrifice and I'll pay the price to be successful. But I'm not paying it with my dignity. I'm not paying it with my character and who I am. And I'm not paying it by being something that I'm not. And I know we sort of steered off topic from my father, but that was the main thing that he was trying to tell me. That's the way that I see it. That's the way that I analyze it. It was simple things too. I think I'm just gonna end it off with like this like lesson because we could go deeper, but I think this is the most important. And at the end of the day, I want this to be something that you can take. All right, I want this to be something that you can listen to and learn from, not just something that I can tell you so that you hear and you're like, oh, okay, this is how his relationship was. No, I want you to be able to apply this knowledge. It would be like little things like, I'm going to call out my cousin. He's not really the only one, but I remember we were at a family reunion and my cousin had on Crocs. I'm not going to say the name of the cousin, but if he's watching this, he knows. He had on Crocs. And my dad, on our way back home, he was like, what the fuck was that on his feet? Like, oh, Crocs, they're like some shoe that's in style. And he was like, what do you mean in style? Well, you know, like a bunch of people at school are wearing them. And he just went like, he just nodded his head. He didn't even respond to me. And I don't blame him, dude, because I understood this. I took the same message that I was just talking about for the past few minutes. Like, just because someone else is doing, just because everybody else is doing it, doesn't mean that it's okay. Doesn't mean that it's something that you should do. All right, more often than not, the crowd sucks. More often than not, the group, like the group that you're trying to fit in with, sucks. They suck. All right, look at your coworkers at your current job. Are they cool? No. Like, I'll talk to them, yeah. But I say this with all due respect. If they're watching, I don't want to be like any of you guys. None of you guys. I don't want to be like a single one of you. And I don't mean this to be rude. I don't mean this to be disrespectful. It's just simply the case. Like I don't want to be with you guys. When people talk about me, I don't want to be lumped in with you guys. Take it how you want it, bro. Take it how you want it. I'll still say what's up. I'll still dap you up. You know, we can still joke around and whatnot. But I had my sights set on something else. And that's how I took it from, you know, that's what I took from my father. And I'm gonna end it off right here. Like, I'm gonna wrap this up, and what I want to wrap this up with is be someone that people can look up to. Be someone that people can look up to. Be an honorable man. Be a man who has character, who has morals, who has principles, and isn't willing to sell them for anyone or for anybody or for anything. All right, it doesn't matter if the price or not the price. If the payment is fame, if the payment is attention, if it's at the price of your character and of who you are, it's not fucking worth it. It's not worth it. Just because everyone else is doing it doesn't mean that it's okay. Thank you, Dad. I love you. It's a beautiful lesson you taught me. I hope you all can learn from it as well. Y'all be easy.